Hi, my name is Ronnie Lowell Crumpton. I served in the United States Air Force from 1968 to 1972. I was 19 and my wife was 16. My daughter was born while I was in boot camp. I made $120 a month and our rent was $90. And so we had $30 a month for groceries and everything. And then when my daughter was born, we got a raise, got $25 a month more. When I was in boot camp, they threw a jacket on everybody, the same jacket, and then the same hat, and sat down and got you to grin and took a picture of you and went on. There was people I knew that were getting killed in Vietnam. I received my notice to go have my physical for the war, and so rode a bus to Abilene. Lived in Odessa, Texas, and rode a bus to Abilene, Texas. There was a bus load of us. There was an Army sergeant that came in and he said, "You have 30 days. We can't touch you. But at the end of that 30 days, you have no promise. And you will go to Vietnam. You will be drafted. You will go into the Army or the Marines, or you will go to Vietnam. And you will come home in a body bag." And so I was married and we had a baby due. And that really got my attention tremendously. And wife and I talked about it and what to do. We decided that I would join the Air Force. You go down, they test you. And I tested the highest in electrical. But they didn't have any openings for that. So the next highest that I was graded in was as a mechanic. And so they were in need of mechanics, and that's where I was placed. I was a jet aircraft mechanic for the T-37s. It's a silver, the one for trainers, it's shiny silver. The main responsibility as the flight line mechanic was keeping the aircraft fueled, the oxygen in them, and ready for flight. After they flew and they landed, you did a post-flight. You'd go around and inspect them, and they'd get refueled. You would check the brakes. You would check the tires. And there was one tire, I remember one time, it was on the front, on the nose. There was 3 tires, and we knew that tire was getting low. It would turn to a white thread and then it would go red as it wore. Well, there was nothing but white, and we said, man, that thing's getting thin, and we were keeping a close eye on it. And then one day it had a blowout when it landed. And those pilots are, no one got hurt, thank goodness, but well, I'll always remember that. And well, we had one more son, Ronnie Paul. We had him when we were based at Lubbock, and that was good. We had to pay $20. I think we had to pay $20 for him. We had to pay for the meals that his mother ate. So, but it didn't cost anything for the doctor to treat, to deliver. But our first one, Leanne, she didn't cost anything. She was born at Shepherd Air Force Base there in Wichita Falls. After that, we had 2 more boys, and we stayed in Odessa after I got out of the military. I worked for Occidental. It was City Service Oil and Gas. It was bought out by Oxy, and then I was laid off after I worked for them for 20 years and moved to Seguin, Texas, down by San Antonio. and we were there 8 years. I was a supervisor for them there, mechanic supervisor, maintenance supervisor, and my past experiences working as a mechanic helped me get that job. And after 8 years, moved back to Odessa, and we've got 15 grandkids. And so it's great. We love having we moved out here to Arizona because our 3 sons live out here, and that's why we moved out here after I retired. And 11 of our 15 grandkids live here. Our daughter, she moved to Boise. Figure that. So everyone's left Texas.